Why do I get white in every game? So we have 5 minutes, a little more time for thought, a little more time for explanations and such. So, first game was exciting. Now I'm gonna go with a pet line of mine. Oh, he's prepared. That's unfair. I had this against Karana. This can also come via the Petrov if white loses the tempo on d3, d4. So that's how I got it against Karana. I started playing this line after seeing a great game of the Armenian Grandmaster Melkumian. And he won a very nice game in the Turkish league against Moisenko, and after that I thought I might as well give this line a try. Maybe I castled before I went c4 then? Can't remember. No, I cannot have done that, because then he can just take and take on c4 again, and without this potential pin on the e-file, c4 doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's a strange time to be out of book, to be honest. Maybe he's checking the book. So he castles, which makes a lot of sense. He's allowing c5, but he's hoping to go b6 and get a nice grip in the center. So I suppose after b6 I should take, because I don't really see that I can hold the center. Maybe I can try bishop e3. Yeah, sure, why not? The idea now is if knight g4, I will go bishop f4, and in case he takes twice on c5, I will have queen c2 attacking h7, so I'm not actually losing a pawn. Apart from queen c2, I also have the immediate bishop h7 followed by queen c2 or knight g5 attacking both h7 and d6. So I do have some options there. So I just got a Skype message from Jan, the boss, who says that everything is going well. Doesn't make any sense to me why he would say that. Thought he would rather tell me if something wasn't going well. Anyway, now yeah. So now I'm sort of happy. I think I want to go b4, and ideally I will get a pretty nice grip on the position then. So bishop g4 is I think a logical try. Bishop d4 I think is well, it's not forced, but it's by far the most obvious move, stopping d4 and also placing the bishop on a nice square. And the idea would be that now I have time for b4. I wouldn't say I'm too convinced by my position though. He can go rook e8. Then I might have to move the queen. Yeah, he does that. Oh, that was dumb. Now he can take on. He could have taken on b4 and a1 and then f3. I would still have had knight e2 later on, so it wouldn't have been such a big deal. But it's not something I intended to allow, to be fair. This game is turning out to be quite the challenge. I guess I should go after that big speech. I should not allow So yeah, my position isn't great, but I'm hoping that knight e2 to d4 will give me some kind of grip. And yeah, he has the opportunity to be active by rook a3, but then he might run into bishop h7 at some point. I will go bishop knight d4, threatening c6, and then bishop h7 next, so we cannot do that. And besides, if he goes knight e4, then I still go knight d4, and if knight d2, I have queen f4. So he just has to protect. Yeah, has to protect c6, but then I'm fine, I think. Not necessarily much better, but not too worried. I suppose he may go rook to b8 now. Yeah, knight d2. So bishop h7 would be nice, but after queen d3 later on he goes back to e4, so I guess I just have to go queen f4. But now that I've evicted his knight from e4, I should be doing very well. Bishop h7 is tempting. Then takes, queen f7, queen g4 perhaps. I guess I should just play it simple. Yeah, and I was hoping that h5 would be kind of annoying. He needs to attack b4 somehow, I think. Otherwise, he's getting squeezed. If he goes bishop f8, then I could go queen f6, and c6 would be falling. So now I should have a number of good options. Yes, the easiest is just rook e7. If queen f8, then I have knight c6. So. And knight e5, I don't see why not. I can just take. Queen c7, I have rook e8. And yeah, if queen b8, I would have had knight c6. And if he had just continued the game by taking on e8, then besides queen c7, king h2 with a winning ending, I can go queen c7 and bishop f1, not even giving him the queen back.